Dear Mom, things are going great down here. I knew it would be hard working with the mission to build a town in the jungle, but it's what we have to do. It stays hot and humid year round here, but I love seeing all the bugs and birds from South America. Oh, food's great, particularly because we grow it ourselves. I know you worry about me, but please don't. Love, Alex.
We lead by example. For they are evil. Those people we must live without.
Kennedy reminded us. From the start, America wanted to be a shining city on the hill, a beacon to the world. Well, America's nuclear flame is now a beacon of fear throughout the world. You can have freedom, it shouts, as long as it's our capitalist freedom. And if you try anything else, the bombs will come.
The children are at one of the finest youth education programs in Cuba. This gives us time to focus. When they return, we will be stronger, and what the children need most is for us to be strong.
Mom, I know you've never believed in what we're doing here, but I don't blame you for being wrong. As Isaac always says, the American corporate machine is designed to make people fear any different way to live. But we live our own policy, and our policy is true equality. I may not change your mind, but I hope you believe in me and love me enough to help me with my dream. This is really hard for me to ask, but as we get this started, things are stretched thin. Supplies for myself, for all my friends here, would help so much. If you could send a wire transfer, that would help the most.
our crisis, we have made special arrangements for the children. They're in Cuba, at Colonia Unidad La Palma, learning about the revolution from our trusted neighbors.
Out of the mouth of babes hast thou ordained strength, that thou mightest still the enemy and the avenger.
We must always remember them for that strength, and think of their faces when
There comes a time when we must make decisions without those children, lest we stray from the certainty of our path. Oh, my people, I will always fight for you.
When you get a letter from your relatives begging you to go home, remember, they want you to go back to their land of misery to make themselves feel better, not you. Forcing someone away from the life they truly love is the mark of an abuser. Our best revolutionary leaders were killed when they said no to the war machine's endless appetite. We refuse to fight for profits, and that makes us dangerous. We fight only our own fight. We are ready to fight, but we do so reluctantly as a last resort. We wait until they fire the first shot. We
But
must...
we cannot wait until they are at our doorstep, rounding up our children. We cannot be defenseless when that day comes.
History shows that guns are the excuse they use.
Doesn't matter. They'll make up an excuse. We arm ourselves to control our own fate. Venezuelan military are saying they cannot keep us safe from the force massing against us. My people, there's nowhere else for us to go. This is all there is. We must be ready for the end.
The kitchen has been experimenting with new... Dr. Natalie tells me that we all need to be extra watchful for malaria symptoms. A Venezuelan government visitor came down with a case shortly after a visit here. As you know, it is important to catch it early, as it's not as simple as popping some pills and suddenly being cured. We cannot afford an outbreak. Regarding letters to the U.S., your friends and relatives never understood why you came here, did they? If they did, they would be here as well. They may even call you crazy. When they say that, ask them, who is really crazy? The people who continue to live in a racist, colonialist, capitalist, and fundamentally unjust society? Or the ones who want to try something else? free or die, they say. And they mean it as a threat. You may have heard the piggery had a spate of births this week. If our success continues, in time we can all look forward to a ham dinner on the first Saturday of each month.
Injustice is the fuel that powers the motor that makes the United States run. Without injustice, its engine will seize up, incapable of going forward. The luxuries the rich have come to expect would be impossible in a world where no one is starving, where everyone had decent medical care, where seniors are cared for, and where every child can get an education. And that is the great, dark truth of American capitalism. That the rich will kill the poor in order to keep their luxuries. That their extreme comfort is more important than other people's very lives. I have here a note with some craven lies written on it, passed from hand to hand among the few of you who doubt what we are doing here. Everyone knows who you are, and you will be fixed.
from working. You mean it.
Ah.
We will never know paradise if we do not claim it. That is why we built this place, and why we must keep building. What murderous empire builds enough weaponry to kill everyone on the planet 10 times over? While the poor starve, the arsenal fills up. Some say it was the profits the war machine demanded, but I say these leaders simply have murder in their hearts.
As Lenin said, freedom in a capitalist society has always meant freedom for the slave owners. The trick is, in America, sometimes they let you people own slaves. You can destroy a revolutionary by killing him, or by making him comfortable in just a little power. You do not build a war machine to maintain peace. War machines are hungry for one thing, and they only understand one language. That is why we must take up arms, even now, even here.
Ah. Why didn't you get him out of there? Those people, the warning signs were everywhere. Oh, God.
got a lot on your mind, a lot of people left behind.